Welcome back. Hopefully everyone's having a nice weekend so far. Warm out there today, 81 here in Lafayette. That was after a morning start in the 50s and 60s area wide. We'll see similar temperatures tomorrow, at least for our high temperatures. More clouds. It's going to be more humid as well to round out the weekend. And then we got rain and storm chances that'll be following into the upcoming week. Probably a risk of severe storms as well come Wednesday. So we'll get to that in just a second. First off, here's what we have going on currently. 77 in Lafayette. Dew points today in the 50s. So again, it's still not too terribly uncomfortable, but we will see those dew points coming up as we head into the day tomorrow and especially the first half of the upcoming week. So muggy, kind of uncomfortable conditions, and we'll see some showers and storms as well by then as well. Still a southeasterly breeze coming in at 12 miles per hour, and those breezes will stick with us as we round out the weekend tomorrow. Temperature forecast, if you're heading out this evening, not too bad. Eventually we'll get into the 60s after about the 9-10 o'clock hour, but it will be a milder night ahead. Most of us in mid-60s by tomorrow morning. Satellite radar composite picture looks like this. Surface high now off to our east. If you remember yesterday, it was just offshore, but now again a little bit further to the east, allowing for an onshore flow out of the Gulf of Mexico, starting to increase that low-level moisture, but more noticeable tomorrow. Clouds streaming in from Mexico and Texas. That'll continue to move into Acadiana tonight, and then as we head into tomorrow, a clean sweep on Power Doppler 3. So other than maybe some patchy fog first thing tomorrow morning, no major issues overnight tonight. Again, all of us in the mid-60s first thing in the morning. Notice more clouds for our Sunday, so we'll call it mostly cloudy to at times overcast. It stays warm, upper 70s to lower 80s into the afternoon. Southerly breezes will continue at 10 to 15. Wouldn't be surprised if we see one or two very light isolated showers throughout the day at around 20%, but I think higher rain chances will be setting up further to the north and west across inland than the northern part of the state. Here we go into Monday. Even a milder start. We'll be lucky to drop into the upper 60s for a low, and then a mostly cloudy sky throughout our Monday. Unfortunately, again, we have the solar eclipse, but viewing could be pretty difficult here in Acadiana thanks to the cloud cover. And we're also going to have lurking showers and thunder showers throughout the day. Probably even a little bit more coverage than what the graph model is showing here. I got rain chances at 60%. Lowered to 40% on Tuesday, but then highest rain chances of the week will be late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning as the storm system is going to be pushing through, so showers and storms likely. We are going to see a risk of severe storms as well, so we'll watch that closely for you over the next couple of days. Thereafter, once we get on the back side of this particular feature, another nice, comfortable, and cooler air mass moving into Acadiana for the end of the upcoming week. Winds pretty light tonight, and they'll pick up mid-morning, afternoon hours tomorrow, sustained at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. As mentioned, could see some patches of fog later on tonight through first thing tomorrow morning. Not overly widespread, but some areas, especially those rural areas, could see some reduced visibility, so just be on the lookout for that if you're going to be up early enough tomorrow morning. 65 only your low temperature tonight. Mostly cloudy skies moving in. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy to overcast. 81 into the afternoon. Muggier conditions as well. Couple isolated showers, rain chances though not much higher than 20%, 60% on Monday as clouds kind of dominate. So again, solar eclipse viewing could be in jeopardy here locally. 40% Tuesday, 80-90% Wednesday, especially the first half of Wednesday. Severe storm risk, and then a nicer, cooler stretch of weather for the end of the week with high temperatures returning to the 70s. 65 tonight. We're near 81 tomorrow afternoon. Under a lot of cloud cover. Not to look at weather for now, but stay with us. We're going to have more for you coming up after the break.